Welcome, Crusaders, and thanks for joining me for Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. We're at Desolate Hovel. Just kind of trying to check out some things. I made a visit to the Heart of Mystery. We've got some puzzles to solve that I really have no clue about. It doesn't seem to be very evident what we're supposed to do with those, or I'm just completely missing something. There's some pieces that we need to put into these puzzles on the floor in several locations. All right, this is interesting. On Hope's Wings, we went to the mysterious place. Now we need to get out of the trap. Okay, this looks a lot like, or a little bit like, Blackwater, which worries me a bit. Because I don't see any electricity running through here like we have there. It's not quite the same. Before you is some kind of magical device. It looks old and broken. A large, oddly shaped crystal is wedged tightly into a slot in the device. I guess we'll touch the crystal.
Day 16. Abadius 4662. Experiment transformation. Subject young male, half fiend. Objective to study the properties of hybrid souls. Desired result to see the same results that were previously achieved on full-fledged demons. Suture, bring me one more crystal. I believe I'm almost there.
Okay, suddenly it does look pretty high tech.
Good. Very good.
The Dretch demon that appears before you is a pitiful specimen, even for his own ilk, which are distinguished by neither strength nor a terrifying appearance. But his peeling skin is covered in scars and his hands are twisted at an odd angle and have a slight tremor, but he stretches his mouth in an approximation of a grin.
Have a look around. Go ahead. Meet the locals. They're not the best housemates, but there's never a dull moment. You'll like it. Here with us is definitely the place for you.
I belong with you? Don't dare think of us as equals, demon.
Why'd you have to go squaring up to me like that, eh? Maybe I was trying to say something nice to you. To build a rapport with you.
The demon bares his teeth again, possibly in an attempt at a friendly smile. Who are you?
Me? Why do you want to know? They call me the Suture. I'm the custodian of this place. The big expert, you know? With big, expertise. I know all there is to know about it. Things nobody else knows.
You know, you really don't look like a baddie. You're funny, but sad.
Oh, I'm awful bad. Just too weak to do much about it. Do you think it's easy to do bad things in this mangy body? Maybe I could wage a genocide against the land's rat population. A bloody one.
The demon snarls unconvincingly, showing off his crooked teeth, which makes Ember giggle. I've seen you before. You were disguised as a halfling. You spoke to me in Canabras before Dascari attacked. He did? Boy, that was a long time ago.
Maybe I was disguised. Maybe I did speak to you. Fat lot of use that knowledge will do you. Do you think now I'll just bare my soul and reveal all my secrets and whatnot? You can think again.
What is this place, demon?
What? You mean you don't know? It's my lady Areelu's.
Oh.
Her old laboratory. She used to live here back when she was still mortal. Before those Sarkorian dogs came and took her and tossed her into the threshold. But they only found the house. They never got into the lab. My lady came back here after, when the Abyss had already bitten off a chunk of your world, and Sarkoris had become the world wound. But she never liked this place, and she abandoned it many years ago, along with everyone in this place too. You can enter here, but leaving is impossible. Impossible. That's why all the people abandoned here got out of their cages and started living as best they could. You'll see. That's if you can get through. The lady placed barriers here that only let demons through. They don't keep me out, but you're gonna have trouble trying to break through. I heard there's a knack to it, though, so keep trying. I've heard of you, succubus. The barriers won't let you through, so don't even think about trying. You might be a demon, but you've got Desna stink all over you. Pew!
Areelu Borlesh lived here? This is where she summoned the Abyss? It terrifies me to even think of what could go so wrong in a mortal soul to make them choose to become a demon. To be honest, I'm glad she's not here. I'm afraid of her. I'm afraid of the moment when we'll meet face to face.
Don't be afraid. It will be the end. Either of her or of us. If it's the end of her, that means we'll have won, and there's nothing to be afraid of. If it's the end of us, then we'll be dead, and we'll have nothing to worry about anymore. So there's no point in being afraid now, either.
Oh, I guess you got a point there, Ember. It's not super cheering, though. Why did you start talking to me?
Out of boredom. I've been stuck in here a long time. We don't see new faces very often, but it does happen. People come across this place by accident, wriggle inside, and then can't get out again. And isn't it a good thing I learned to speak your language? You won't find a dredge as educated as the old suture here.
Can you tell me how to get out of here by any chance?
Maybe I'll tell you. What harm will it do? But first, go and take a look around. The answer's not as simple as you might think.
I don't talk to demons. You better hope I don't reach you.
You'll have to do it first. I'll even give you a clue. I'll be in the most protected and hard-to-reach room in the whole laboratory. Come, I'll be waiting.
Great, another like maze or puzzle we have to get out of. Just awesome. Alright, then I guess it's through that door. Opened up for us. What do you have here?
The mongrel did it.
Many of the bodies in the jars are those of tieflings or half-fiends. Many of them are strangely deformed or show multiple stitches and incisions.
That is quite a discovery.
So this is a little bit reminiscent of Blackwater, but it feels like, well, maybe not quite as technologically advanced. Oh boy. So far we haven't run into speaking of, got enemies. Yeah. Multiple shadow demons. Should be fun. Oh, jeez. Gonna fight him in this doorway. I guess we send Bismuth in there. Let's get things going. Let's see. I think I did put stone skin on everybody. Not that that will help a lot against these guys, but maybe it'll give us a little bit of protection. Speaking of protection, I guess maybe protection from some evil here would be useful. Zeke, get that on us.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Alright. Zila and E just took out one of those demons.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Did you see that?
Good. Some enemies we are actually stronger than.
Resist.
Good. Oh, we're not done? So is there somebody else in here? I'm just gonna go to real time since I don't see anybody. There we go.
Do not hold back.
It's hiding there in the shadows, like a shadow demon. And leaving again. Okay, that was different. All right, started off with some fire there.
You won't survive me.
So far, we've had a couple of rooms. We've been
Strike as
pretty
one.
manageable. All right, we're gonna real time in here. See if we can finish off these rats quickly. More. Yeah. See if we can take a look at this. The device was likely used in experiments on demons.
We march ahead.
Door here. Which leads. That one's leading to the old wing. Oh, multiple wings here. Perfect. Terry Demodand. Coming our way.
I will fight.
Alright, Sela just about took him out. Good deal. Boy, it's starting to feel like we could just kind of blow our way through here. Probably as soon as I say that, we'll come across something that destroys us. Greater Carnivorous Crystal. I don't think we've seen that before either. This hole stretches into the darkness and seems bottomless. There are these symbols on the floor along the hallway, but those relate to anything. Some boots. Might take a look at those boots real quick. Elven notes, nice. Expedition boots. +10 competence on athletics, skill checks, +5 mobility. I mean, I don't think most of us even have boots on, so that's kind of nice to finally pick up some of those. Let's see. Athletics and mobility, I think might actually be lawn. 2024. Both our pets have more than that, but I don't think they can wear those boots. But Lon could throw those on for sure. Yes, we need some athletics or mobility. What were these? Ultimate Predator. Knee pads. Grant their wearer +2 insight bonus on attack and damage rolls made with natural weapons against animals, magical beasts, and monstrous humanoids. Can like... Oh, he just already has some knee pads on. What about Saxon? He doesn't have any knee pads. There you go. Cloak of the Ancient Herald. I noticed we picked up a cloak earlier, and I forgot to look at it. Whenever the wearer of this cloak channels energy to heal, the wearer gains a +2 bonus to persuasion skill checks, and the save DC of spells with compulsion descriptor they cast is increased by 2. This effect lasts the number of rounds equal to the character's level. So... spells with a compulsion descriptor. I mean, the only one that could potentially wear this would be Social, or I guess Sela channel. But I don't... Does he have any spells? Compulsion? Yeah, I'm not sure I have anyone to use that cloak. It's kind of a cool, different one. Did I miss a door back here? No, it's just this one. Hello, anybody in here? On midnight bolts. Without the materials supplied by the client, the creation of new midnight bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. The bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebration in Canabras may be the best venue for a trial run. Is that like a lever on the wall over here? Oh, it's some arrow. Oh, midnight bolts. Okay. 50 points of damage that can't be ignored or reduced. This bolt cannot miss. Wow. Well, that could definitely come in handy. We give that to Lon or Ursula. Oh, I keep forgetting about her lucky dice. She needs to remember to use those. Gives her a little bit of a bonus. Let's give those to Lon, I guess. Yeah, Areelu, you need to use those dice. Also got the signet that I kind of forget about as well. Might as well throw on the trickery one.
I found something.
Trap in there. Okay, so scribbled page from Areelu's laboratory. The fight for Canabras marked the beginning of the Fifth Crusade. The next objective is Dresden, once the capital of the Crusader movement and now a demon citadel. Who will win? It is an equation with an infinite number of unknowns. The finest military minds failed to bring an end to this war, but a new leader now stands in command, one different from the others. And perhaps this new variable will produce a different result. Some Skullberry pie recipe. Okay, door there. Somebody in there. Cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble have been compressed almost into a single mass. To the heart of the laboratory. Is that where that Dretch is waiting for us?
Godspeed.
Old Crusader, tortured angel. Oh, the lost angel Targona has been found, but the barrier surrounding her could not be broken. Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or a magical glimmer, is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back, you can see a single white wing and some kind of dark, broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in a ragged robe scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor, running his fingers over the leaves of the plant that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf, who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with a long, straggly beard who is dressed in old armor. He turns quickly to you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Who are you? I have to answer to you now, do I? When you haven't even given your name? Who is the traitor you're referring to? The old man spits on the ground. That filthy witch Areelu, betrayer of all mortal kind, murderer of Sarkoris. All the creatures here are her minions, her creations. Alright, now, calm down. I'm the commander of the Crusaders from Dresden, and I mean you no harm. I just noticed there was an angel mythic path response there. The commander from Dresden? Can it be true? Have they come for us at last? It's more likely that this is yet another unfortunate who's fallen into the trap. The elf smiles gloomily. Hello, I suppose, Commander from Dresden? Shoot, I missed that angel mythic path response. What's wrong with her? We found her like this and we couldn't break through the barrier. She must be sleeping or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brotherhood here until the demons got him about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because of the angel's aura. Even caged protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She is all that's keeping us alive now. Dang it, I'm disappointed I missed that angel response. Hope that didn't mess something up. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might just be wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times, they only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them, except the barriers were here long before Areelu abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she had a key that we can look for. Who knows? There's one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind. A relic? In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here, but I don't have the slightest idea what it is, or where to look for it. Who are you? We're the only survivors, the only ones apart from the monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a Crusader. He ended up here accidentally around 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door, and came through it. But of course, he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last to have been brought here by Areelu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws, and I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep most of the time, and then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, that one making friends with the plants and the roots, he's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Sarkoris, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him, so we don't know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you could hope for. Areelu left people alive down here? She just abandoned the place? That's right, she opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the world wound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments, and we're just rats in a maze. So you've tried to get out of here? Countless times, by whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we'd had a powerful cleric or spellcaster among us. Then again, seems unlikely if Areelu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? The elf nods toward the unmoved, winged woman. We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Areelu's experiments. Mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left and we were all freed, it was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could, then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, the others kept the demons at bay and tried to find the way out. New arrivals would appear rarely, unlucky travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived. I'm not going to sit here and do nothing. There's got to be a way out of this place. Alright, I am disappointed about missing that Angel Mythic Path response.
Let us press on.
Anything else in here we need to look at? Drowsy Druid. I don't think they talk, do they? Oh, no. Alright, well, we can go down here. There was also that, like, door to the other wing. The old wing. To the heart of the laboratory. Well, since we're here, let's see what's behind this one. Fog enveloping you seems at once as thick as soup, yet almost transparent. Strange silhouettes emerge in the fog. You blink and you see someone standing next to you. Blink again and there's no one there. Voices can be heard in the fog. Young and old men and women, loud and barely audible. They say disconnected phrases, but not in unison. One voice may start a word, then another voice finishes it. Closer, closer, come this way. With us you won't be alone. Why aren't you coming? Why can't we see you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Silence stretches out for a few moments. Who are we? Who am I? I? What are you doing to us? Why won't you open up? Wrong. Wrong. Begone, illusion. Power roils within you, bursting free, piercing through the eerie fog and hurtling forward to the source of it, and slams into it. You hear the howl of many voices, then the fog dissipates and the voices subside. Oh, wow. Closer, closer. Got Zeke here by himself.
March ahead.
It's a different thing. Brother, is it going to be much longer? It feels like my whole body's asleep. 1 more minute, Trevor, and your torment will be over. How many years have I been asking you to sit for a portrait? 5? 10? The vision dissipates. Sociel smiles sadly. It was just an illusion, but such a pleasant one. What was that? Some kind of demonic attack. Demons are skilled at prying into our souls, you know. You don't have to look very deeply into mine. I can't help but think of my brother, especially in a terrible place like this. They simply extracted a dream, I suppose. My dearest wish. Ready to move on? Of course, we need to find the others. I don't like encountering illusions in a place like this, and not everyone has the fortitude to view them with clear eyes. Alright, so we're having to pick up our crew here. Seela. Seela, how many times do I have to tell you? Slow down. With you, it's always act first. Think later. I'm not doing it on purpose, Asami? I swear. I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know. So now let's try that move again. Seela's dark eyes are filled with tears. She blinks them away. Seela, are you alright? Everything was different for a moment. My life was different. As if Asami, the paladin who died because of me, was still alive. She'd trained me and we traveled all over and so much happened. Seela grits her teeth. It was an illusion. Let's just drop it. Ready to keep going? I'm always ready. Yeah? Oh, let's make sure everybody's with us. Come this way. With me, you won't be alone. That's funny, Bismuth was there with Lonnie. Course set for Pearl Bay. Have anchor. Raise the sails. If you want to eat your dinner under palm trees on solid ground, we better get a move on, lads. Aye, aye, Captain Lon. Captain Lon. Oh yeah. The illusion vanishes. Lon shakes his head in amazement. Then, with a mixture of shame and irritation, he bursts out. What the hell was that? Where did it come from? Why? What was that? Lon frowns, then drops his head and mutters. My mom told me all kinds of stories when I was a kid. You know, about pirates and the like. One time all 3 of us even played pirates together. Me, my mom, and my dad. I was the captain. Stupid, I know. Truth is, I've never even seen the sea. This place is foul. The visions in it are foul too. You ready to move on? You bet I am. Lon breathes a sigh of relief. Why is Seela taking damage? What a pretty doll. Can I play with you? Oh, this Ember. Sure, Ember. I have a dollhouse too. Want to see? Here, have a cookie my mom made. Will you come play with us tomorrow? I'll bring ribbon, and we can put them in our dolly's hair. The illusion dissipates and Ember opens her eyes, looking dazed. Where did they all go? Oh, they weren't real. That was a good dream. But it wasn't true. I think it was demon magic. I don't know why they showed me that. To make me sad? Demons are strange. Are you ready to move on? Yes, let's go. We have so much to do. One more. Rusula. Your eyes, Zeke. I always see a light in them. Is that inner strength, or perhaps the spark of your soul? Share this with me. I want to possess you, to own you. Uh-oh. The vision fades to black and Areelu covers her face in horror. No, I don't want that. I don't want to want that. Such interesting fantasies you have. Please don't. I know I'm a monster. I pray that I can keep myself in check. It's just this place. It would wake the demon in anyone, even a mortal. Ready to move on? Yes, I'm almost certain that a demon is creating these illusions. A very strange and powerful demon. We have to find them. Alright. See what's at the heart of the laboratory. I'm actually wondering if it would have made more sense. Maybe I should have checked out the old wing first. But we're here now. Enemies in my home, I won't let you pass the threshold. The prey has fallen right into my lap. If I kill you, my name will be on everyone's lips. Okay, let's get it on. Oh, we're on real time. Is that a good idea? I'm not sure about that. Alright, I guess we're gonna... No, okay, let's...
Your performance is lacking.
Last thing I want to have happen here is to die and have to redo anything, so... Slow it down a little bit. I think we probably would have been okay. We feel like we're pretty strong compared to these guys in this area so far, at least. Got one of those fly head guys. Remember, get her shadow demon out. All right.
Desna, guide my hand.
It just feels like we're gonna murder these things. Just let it go. Yeah. Okay. Beneath the top layer of the quivering red mass, you can make out the features of various demons. An eyeless Lilitu opens its mouth in a silent scream. A Panagi wriggles its multi-jointed limbs, broken tails and wings trembling. All of it is connected, fused into a single whole, and this whole twitches convulsively as you approach. You hear voices, the same ones that called to you in the fog. I wane, I dwindle, I gasp for breath. What are you? Now, nothing. You killed, ruined, but you, what are you? The voices are unleashed in a drawn-out shriek like a death cry. Destroy the grotesque creature. You can be at peace. The voices in your head subside. The unpleasant sensation of an alien presence also disappears. What were we destroying? Not quite sure. Like, is it stuff in this pool?
Maybe I did something wrong here.
Failed to check there. Okay, so we're like, this is a whole nother area down here. Alright. I think we're gonna take a break here then. We'll come back next time and continue to check out more of Areelu's lab here and see what else we can uncover. Thanks for being here with me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you'll join me back here again next time. Bye for now.